Hi, I'm Angie with Knit Paper Scissors, and I'd like to show you my preferred method for joining projects to work in the round. We have here Rowan Pure Wool Super Wool Worsted. That's a handful. Yarn, and this is the yarn that we're going to use to make our sampler cable cowl. And so I've got this cast on and I'm ready to go, and I just thought it'd be a great opportunity to show you how we join to work in the round. So I zoom us in here a little bit. You can see that once I get my project cast on, then I like to lay it on a table, actually, just kind of like this. And I want to make sure that all my butts are kind of heading in the same direction, those bumps from my cast on, and they absolutely are. And I find it just really helpful to put it on a flat surface like this. And then I'm going to look at my two stitches. This is the stitch I started with and cast on. This is the stitch I finish with. And you'll notice the one I finish with has give to it because the working yarn is still attached to it. So I will take that opportunity to kind of loosen that up a little bit. And then these stitches are going to trade places. So this stitch is going to come over to this needle and this stitch will jump over. So they simply trade places. I will put my left hand needle in this stitch and bring it over to the other side. Then this stitch has got the give, the last cast on, and use just your fingernail or your tip of your finger to kind of help with this. Sometimes I even just do it by my hands and don't even use the needle, my fingers. And then you give it a tug. So you give both the working yarn and the waste yarn a little tug. Then I'm going to look at it one more time to make sure that it's all still heading in the same direction. There's no twists. And then you'll want to put a stitch marker in. And so I like these little Nebraska stitch markers. I like to work with fun stitch markers. So that I know what my beginning of round is. You'll take your working yarn and you'll just begin knitting.